expected, but we are here. We're back with Baldur's Gate 3. Let's see here. Test the chat. Chat overlay is working. The game is slowly trying to load. Blood. There it is. There's a floor. Cool. But, yeah, we're gonna move on. Alright. So, I saved Minsk. That's kind of it. Anyone who's just joining, I am running a human sorcerer, draconic bloodline. For the time being, my party is going to consist of Minsk, Jahira, and Karlach. Just gonna go deal with the 9 fingers, and then that's kind of it. Does anyone else have anything to say about Minsk joining?
The cub speaks.
Cub?
Huh. Not so much a term of age or affection as simple old habit. You object?
That's only because I get to call you Crow. I've been called worse.
And will be again. But now I shall mutter them under my breath, out of respect.
I want to ask something.
Ask it.
Oh, no, there's nothing new there.
Boo seems like a worthy addition to our group. His pet, Minsk, may prove useful also.
Always good to talk, my friend.
Nope.
Never wanted the easy path. Hail!
Nope, nothing. Obviously lost Mizora since I saved Duke.
On Kresh Kalir, giant space hamsters are a staple food. Their hocks are quite scrumptious, if a bit fatty.
Wait a moment. Giant space hamsters are real?
Very. But I've never heard of a miniature version, let alone a conversant one. Which means Boo is either a rare specimen or an ordinary hamster.
Alright.
What's on your
I
mind?
already heard her input on this. Gale.
Minsk seems quite the enthusiastic ally. Would all do well to remain on his good side and out of the range of his fists.
Starring.
So, we can add one bald wall of muscle to our little group. I'm sure he'll come in handy. Maybe as a doorstop.
Alright. Guess that's it. I don't think we need to worry too much about. Yeah. About much of anything, actually. Let's see. There's no second levels. Outside of detect thoughts, I have no second level spell I really care about. Let's just get some sorcery points. Okay. Into necklace, swap it out for. Where is it? There's one necklace that restores spell slot restoration. Here it is. Oh, it gives me a 6th level spell slot back. I'll just wait then. How about this one? Third level spell slot. Yeah, use that. Now, where is the amulet I usually wear? Oh, here it is. Okay. Let's get moving. See Temple of Ball. City sewers. That's close to where I need to be. Save. Come on. There we go. Right.
Evil hides and Boo seeks.
Let's see. Piercing strike. Wave. Strike. Find familiar Boo. Right, what can Boo do? You can bite for 2d4 plus 5 piercing. Damn.
My boots craves the crunch of unvirtuous nethers.
Let's see. Ranger. In plain sight. Protection. Familiar. Speak with animals. Ranger's companion. Alright. Bear. Boar. Wolf spider. Raven companion. Wolf companion. I don't know their stats, so I guess we'll just summon the Raven. Oh, it's close to... So we're talking about close to what Minsk is like. We probably have the boar. Okay. Let's see. 85 health. On the class is 17. What do we work on that? +2 to hit? That's lame. Pooh is a better animal companion. The hell? We got Muck. So a target must be in range. Okay, sure.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Need to find a way forward.
Ah, the smell of adventure in the very heart of the city.
The city's lower intestine, perhaps?
Better yet, what swifter way to strike at evil's butt than to crawl through its innards?
Hmm. Check the map here. Take this. You just went right past it. Alright, here we are.
Come on, let's go. On my way.
They can't make the jump is the bore. Hmm? heck are they?
What a charmer.
No.
Me?
Okay, 1, 2. Can Jahira get up here?
Such authority.
Too high.
I've got a long road ahead.
This ought to be good.
Okay. Let's see.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Alright, we're gonna see if
Swift as my feet can carry me.
for the party to get up here.
Seems simple enough.
Basilisk Gate. Okay. So just right up and around. Go to the Basilisk Gate. Okay.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
And then just have the model path me here.
Very well.
Okay. Hmm? Fall under the hole. Kingpins. Take note of the Diabolist Hellsick at the Devil's Fee. A person valuable to know if you need information on infernal matters. For example, when blackmailing a target with a fear of devils and the diabolic. The rumor is that the Diabolist has even opened a transplanar portal to the Hells for Gortash back in his organized crime days. Useful knowledge if you want to terrorize someone by threatening to send them to Avernus. Moonshade. All kinds of shit. Nothing. Zentar Squad. We sold Rakash's gold given to the Zentar agent called Roa. It's unlikely she'll part with it willingly. Let's move for opportunity. Resolve guild. We return to find the guild hall at war. Zentarum face off against the guild, hoping to topple Nine Fingers King. Why are you just sitting here?
You did not see me. A peer of the Parliament openly walking the Guildhall would sell a few copies of Baldur's Mouth, I expect.
What's all this now, then? The city's ransom I'm paying you, not enough.
No distractions, mate. Nine Fingers has me watching over Pierre Priss here. Wants her friends in Parliament close with this new Duke making moves.
Karlak, do I see you gazing long at food? You
Any
wish to
guild
have a
member?
hamster?
What has you sneaking around? Oh.
Minsk does not sneak, Queen Cutpurse. He follows a direct line from boot to butt.
Turning the Zentarim on me with my own coin. A dramatic entrance to land the killing blow yourself. I'll give you this, Stone Lord. You've got style.
Minsk has no such style. We are here to cleanse the Zentish taint, not to rub it all the deeper.
You expect me to believe that you're here to help me?
Afraid not. I've decided the guild needs a change in leadership. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do something like that. Alright. Yes, against the Zent at least.
Helping first and harming after. Justice dines on a set menu, Nine Fingers. And Boo will be having seconds.
Don't let the hamster nibble on anything valuable. We might just get along, Stone Lord. Come then. There are visitors in my guild hall. I'd be a poor host to keep them waiting.
Let's see, Roman Glow. Mantra. Oh wow.
This could have been simple. Remember that.
You gonna run away again? Nope. Damn. These are some of the most useful minions I've ever seen. Alright,
Who says smite? That means I must hit you very hard, I think.
alright. That's it for you. Back up a little, I guess. You gonna actually hit somebody or what? Nope. Okay.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Let's see. This idiot's in melee. Out of curiosity, fantasy good. No. with another one. Okay. Let's see. Carlock, what can you do?
Count on me.
Jump. Nah. Okay. Fifth level spells only. Planar binding. Insect plague. It's one of those. Has to target one thing first before the AoE happens. Wall of fire. Fine. See, there's one guy over there. One over here.
Stalking.
Yeah. Green. Damn. Action surge. Action dash. Alright. Cast taken down. This guy is still in melee. That needs to be dealt with. Oh, Chev's a bonus action, so let's do that later. Eight to 18 or 2 to 16. Alright, we'll just do the basic attacks. Oh well. Hey, it worked! Into the spike rope and the wall of fire. Great. Neat.
I got this.
Loot. Stolen bag of gold. Some scrolls. Armor of devotion. Eternal devotion. Recite your oaths to regain one channel oath charge. Cool. Intricate key, temple trader's key. Drop poison. Send the longbow to camp. Send that to camp. There's only like what? Two enemies. There's one enemy left.
Survival is all that matters.
Where are they? Yep. This poor fellow right here.
These boots have seen everything.
Okay. Yep, just blast him. Nope. $30 damage. We can spell another one. Oh, actually, wait. Light. Can't reach. Of course it can't. That would be too good. Last done. Sure. We'll make it a crit.
That's enough gawking all. Back to work. There's a mess needs cleaning up here.
What's in here?
No, Reagan. Rugen is no longer reliable. I'm making you the Southern District Deliveries Manager. Effective next 10 days. Unless Rugen retires earlier than that, if you know what I mean. It's in the camp. It's in the camp. Nothing to it.
Something's on my mind.
Don't bug me. I'm making plans. Big plans, see?
Okay.
Suppose I should have seen that coming. Zentarim aren't known for their loyalty, but I thought the bastards would keep to their contract at least. I'm too nice for my own good, I suppose. But I was in a pit, and you helped pull me out. For that, I'm grateful. You'll have what guild blades I can give when the time to take the absolute comes. So, just tell me what you need to get us there.
Let's see. Wait, where's Minsk? Oh, come on. Don't tell me. Thankfully, I did save right after the fight. So, let me try this again where he's actually in the conversation.
That's just rude.
What happened?
So, in the chapter book.
Yeah, the book?
Yeah.
Okay, it's in the book.
Time to press ahead.
Huh. You look rather more refined than the usual thugs walking these halls. I don't suppose you have any interest in fine art?
Let's see. Who are you?
My name is Oscar Fevras, though I doubt you'll have heard it. My stardom has waned somewhat recently, but I was once fated as one of the city's most promising artists. These days, my oeuvre is less original, shall we say, but no less in demand. In fact, you're fortunate to have caught me just now. I have a rather special piece that's become unexpectedly available. I assure you, it's identical to the original, down to the finest brushstroke. A fine piece to hang on the wall of anyone you decide to sell it to.
Why did it become available?
We had a very interested party out in Waterdeep who, shall we say, commissioned the piece, but when the time came, she was unable to pay. I hear parts of her have washed up as far away as Neverwinter.
I'll take a look. Fake portrait of a noble before his death. Counterfeit piece of art. For 1,200 gold.
don't try to sell it down here. I've already tried, and they aren't interested.
Well, this was one of the more easier fights I've had. Almost all the people on my side landed crits in the opening turn. Like, this was great. Not a single death on the behalf of the guild. So that's pretty good. Before I actually try to have the conversation, I want Minsk in the room to actually have the dialogue.
Lord Shivers, suits you.
I have something to ask.
We serve her still, and so do you.
Don't mind the ladies' court. We're just playing a new game. What we'd call you if you joined our ranks. Where you're going, we might just let you.
Lord Rabies.
It's well for everyone that Nine Fingers prevailed. Parliament has spent years cultivating our necessary friendship.
Never thought anyone would have the stones to take on Nine Fingers like that. They damn well won't try again.
Careful around the Steel Watch. The old guard gave thieves a slap on the wrist, but those bolted bastards will rip off the whole damn arm.
Nine Fingers has lanced the Zentish boil on her ass? Good. She can get back to protecting those who pay her for it.
So the guild comes out on top. Sometimes Nine Fingers are all you need, eh? What are you having?
Lingering bartender. Alright, let's see. What is this? Drunken cloth. Snowy liver. While drunk, you have advantage on Constitution saving throws and gain temporary HP equal to your Constitution modifier at the start of your turn. Sure. Million. Desert wine. Humans forward. Forward. Children. Alright. Pumpkin soup. Pear. Mushroom soup. Milk. Honeyed ham. Oh yeah. Honeyed ham. Marsimber ice wine. Yes.
See anything of yours? No, you didn't.
Cause why not? Kunzu.
Jewelry, lifted fresh from rich fat fingers.
Still here.
You need to get up early indeed to get one over on Nine Fingers. If she were easily toppled, Uktar would have done it already.
Let's zoom in.
Come on now, guys. Nine Fingers herself bought a very fine hat from me.
Uktar, I remain Guild Bursar, whoever sits in the big chair. Do we have business?
Tar. Ponder where you know the name from. Fantastic little pie. Oh. Wow. Okay.
Urkta, 11th month of the year, more commonly known as the rotting, time in which all things decay and die.
Bursar. Is that a fancy for thieves accountant?
I do not hand out loans, if that's what you're asking. My business is finance. Specifically, the acquisition of vault keys. The wealthy squirrel their riches away in the city's counting house, where it gathers dust, serving no one. I acquire keys and allow these funds to circulate, like lifeblood in a healthy body. Everyone benefits, particularly those who bring me such keys. So, are you wasting my time, or do you seek to benefit? Have you made an acquisition?
I have no keys to sell right now.
Until you do, then.
Okay.
Lord? Leper.
Right.
Zenta down. just you and me now, Stone Lord. So if you mean to take my chair, you'll get no better chance than this.
Minsk has no interest in your furniture, Nine Fingers. Only in the wicked rump that fills it.
What?
You have been a stone in this city's boot for too long. And it will be no Stone Lord who reaches twixt Balder and sticky toes to dislodge you. It will be Minsk!
I haven't got the slightest idea what he's trying to say. Proof that he is back to normal, no?
Explain it all, the tadpole, the absolute, his time as the Stone Lord.
A bizarre tale. But it fits this idiot somehow. But if he's back to himself... Good. I'd rather you die as Minsk, the mad Rashimar. It's silly, but... Do you know? You were something of a hero of mine when I was young.
Even now, your tongue twists the truth. When you were young and 10-fingered still, Minsk and Boo were stone, instatuated on a city square.
Aye. I remember the spot. By a garden on the Wide. A soft thicket near the market, with ample pockets to pick. Celestia itself to a street rat looking for shelter. You might not have been wrestling monsters, but you kept the wind and the rain off. Heroic enough for me.
Bah! You tried to dampen Boo's eyes. Do not think you will be spared his teeth. Evil is evil, even if it was once innocent.
Oh, I'm no innocent. But evil? Well, you tell me. With the Fist, the Watch, and the Council itself all licking the Absolute's boots, who's the only one left standing to protect Baldur's Gate?
She's right, Minsk. She's been an ally down through the years. A friend, even.
A friend? Jahira, Boo cannot believe his ears. Has the city fallen so far in our absence? Are there no heroes left?
Heroes come and go. But the Guild has always been here, protecting the city. Until the Stone Lord came to break us.
Can't tell. Life from enemy Minsk, maybe you're no hero at all. Damn. She's right. Gil, fight for the city. Just have to let them. History will remember the Stone Lord as far worse a villain than Nine Fingers. Don't make it worse. Again, I'm using the bonus to intimidation just because I have it. If you can't tell ally from enemy Minsk, maybe you're no hero at all. Yeah, just run it. Oh, that hurts. Missed it by one. Oh wait, can I re-roll this? Yes, I can. Alright, I will. Come on. Yes. Alright. I'll take it.
I am shamed. Nadeshka. Unworthy to fight alongside my friends. Boo, what am I to do?
I can't speak for your rodent, but I know something of debts. If you reckon you've got one to repay, well, we could always work together.
With you? Pff, Minsk has no lust for gold. That he would shake grandmothers by their ankles or set Boo nibbling at their purse strings.
I'm not talking about that. We've both got bigger enemies than one another. The city's enemies. And Tyr's honest truth, You gave my guild the wake-up call it needed. We've grown complacent, lazy, too sure of our standing. We never would have needed the Zent if we'd had a fighting force of our own. Swords for the city when the Watch and the Fist fail us.
Like a berserker lodge of my homeland. No army or militia serving the local lords, but heroes working for the common good.
Heroes. Sure.
Very well. Minsk and Boo accept.
I'm sorry, you what?
Boo and I will be your berserker lodge, taking the ugly ways of your guild and beating them into a more virtuous shape.
That's not even slightly what I was saying. I wasn't asking.
You are right. I have proven myself unworthy. I cannot serve this city if I was so easily turned against it. If I do not know my own mind, perhaps I no longer know what is good.
Well then, trust that Boo will guide you both. I'm fairly certain that good is literally the only thing you do know. Let's see. Have nothing to prove to her. Don't belong in the guild. We need to summon the absolute to negotiate your alliance afterwards. Alright, yeah. Let's see. Simple then. Trust that Boo will guide you both.
Boo! Boo! Kingpin Boo! My friend, your wisdom is vast and unknowable as the Rashimi High Country. What say you, Boo? When the Absolute is slain, shall we join Nine Fingers Keen and show her the ways of goodness?
You did say he was your hero, Estelle. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, can't we just go back to killing one another instead? Alright, fine. Let's leave this particular fight for when the actual war is won, shall we? With the Stone Lord off my back, I'll be able to bring my people out of hiding. Cobble together a force, so we're ready when you call on us. You have my thanks. Though, I'm still not actually sure you haven't made my life that little bit harder.
All right. Let's see. He was grateful that we helped retain control of the guild. It's not one to give away what's hers. You can count on her. Stand by. Salute. All right. Oh, that's it. Yeah. And with that out the way. All right. More or less, we're good to go. Let's see, next I'm going. I want to find out where Shadowheart's like Temple of Shar is. I want to deal with that before I deal with Astarion trying to take on the what's it called? Taking on the Vampire Lord. Right. So, for now, go back to camp. Alright, we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you to everyone who was able to join me on this run of Baldur's Gate 3. Made some progress. We'll get through it. I'm gonna kick a few people out of the party. Mince, get out. Alright, does anyone have something to say?
My friend, now we have settled the matter of the guild. I fear there is something I must tell you. You and Boo both. It may shock you both to know, but Minsk and this Stone Lord, they are one man. The same one man. And that same one man is Minsk.
I'm aware, you tried to kill me multiple times. You can't blame yourself, the cult was manipulating you.
Minsk does not blame Minsk. Minsk blames the Stone Lord. But if the Stone Lord is Minsk, then, well, Minsk grows dizzy. I wish to believe the Stone Lord's evil was the worm alone, tainting my thoughts with foul dung. But I see now, the dung was within Minsk all along. So I wonder, if Minsk can be a villain, and Nine Fingers a hero, must it be so with all creatures? Is there good and evil within us all? Boo calls this nonsense. Less thinking of bad thoughts, says he, and more breaking of bad bones. But still, I would hear what you have to say on the matter, my friend.
Believed you were following Jahira, that's not evil. Who has potential for good? It's just buried deeper in some or lost along the way. Who's right? You're overthinking it. A fascinating discussion. I'll prepare some readings and we can pick it back camp. Don't ask me. I'm just trying not to die. You believed you were following Jahira. That's not evil.
Even though it led to evil ends? And even the true Jahira is not always right. She sometimes pets Boo a little too roughly. Or denies him the breakfast broth so that I must dip him in the pot when she looks the other way. I begin to wonder if good and evil is not a thing of knowing. If it is sometimes a thing that Minsk must decide for himself. Alone. Which is why I'm asking you.
Right. Okay. Everyone has potential for good. It's just buried deeper in some. Lost along the way. No, I'm just trying not to die, so please stop dipping your hamster in our food.
No, my friend. If good and evil are a thing of the choosing, then it is for Boo alone to judge the virtues of his breakfast bath. It is strange. A worm sits within my skull, twisting my thoughts. But it is you that have made Minsk see the world anew. You, my friend, are the true parasite. There is good and evil in all. Let us go crack villainous skulls so that the virtue might leak free. Yes, Boo. I am becoming something of a philosophizer.
I'd like to know a little more about you. Called yourself Nadeshka before. What does that mean?
It is a phrase in the old tongue of Rashiman, meaning blunt blade. Even in the very belly of their battle rage, a berserker must always know friend from foe. A berserker who cannot must into battle with a blunted sword, so that their rage might harm none but themselves.
My power has hurt friends as well as enemies too. I'll make sure you don't forget which is which.
Boo and I, we thank you for your kind words, my friend. But Minsk knows when he has made a mess that is for him and him alone to clean. But still, I will strive to be worthy of this faith you show in me. After all, even a blunt blade can break some bones, is it not so? Make sure you are refreshed before we set out again, friend. The road to justice is paved with kicked buttocks.
No more about you? Nope.
How dare you? Minsk pretends at nothing, half the way or otherwise.
Yep.
Minsk is an open book with many pretty pictures.
Okay. Answer me honestly. What's with the hamster?
Well, Boo, explain yourself. Clear enough?
There's something very wrong with you.
Ah, you speak of Minsk's misshapen skull. It is true. I once suffered a most heroic head wound. Before Boo, I was a typical berserker of Rashiman. Duty-bound and full of my own seriousness. The problem with one so gazing of their navel, however, they are easily ambushed. Brigands split my skull like a sodden wineskin. It was as I recovered that Boo first appeared. He told me that I had felt the great poking finger of justice, marking Minsk as its champion and Boo as my guide. As for the headache, well, justice cannot always afford to be gentle.
Maybe someday you'll trust me enough to tell the real tale.
Real? Boo, I think our friend has suffered a head wound of his own. Now, shall we away? My boots crave the crunch of unvirtuous nethers.
Yeah, discuss the tadpole.
As you wish, but quietly. It is listening.
Do you know the cure?
On this matter, I have held small counsel with Boo. If the worm is lodged within our skulls, should it not be possible to simply squeeze like so? Until something pops out. Pay that noise no mind. Boo has not feasted on evil's flesh in some time, and it has set his gut to bubbling.
So you have no ideas for a cure?
None at all. Though Boo is tiny. Perhaps he could just crawl into our ears and... Ah, you are right, Boo. A ridiculous notion. It would be far too dark to see.
I don't need you right now. Meet you back at camp.
Truly? But You have seen my hamster, yes?
Go on. I'll meet you. Later.
Here we stay, then. But if Boo grows restless and chews holes in all your delicates, you only have yourself to blame.
The cub speaks.
Same way here.
You're sure?
I am.
Later, then. I tell you not to get in trouble, but I suspect it will find you whether you like it or not.
Always good to talk, my friend.
He's got nothing more to say.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
Join.
All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Voss stands at the ready. All that remains is to return to the astral prism and break Orpheus free. How we get in remains to be seen.
Minsk is so amazing!
Really?
Hardly the noblest conflict we've encountered, but criminals will have their squabbles, even in the looming shadow of utter annihilation.
I don't like getting caught between the Guild and the Zentarim. You always make enemies when you take sides in a struggle like that. And in this case, they're enemies we might not see coming until it's too late.
Need you in my party when you travel with us.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Alright. Well, I'll get back to this at a later time. Again, thank you all for joining me on this run of Baldur's Gate 3. I'll see you all later. Until then, please take care.